All right, welcome back after that short break. We are going to get started on Descent here shortly. We have both teams back and ready to go after a brief break.
Yep. All right. So time to see if there are any character swaps coming up here. I'm not expecting a ton.
Yeah, most people seem really set in how and who they play.
Yeah.
So, Sova Kings immediately locking in, same team, no changes.
Yeah. And Senpai's just trolling us again. Same thing they did last round. I wonder if Splinter's picking Sage because he doesn't have Viper unlocked. I bet that's it.
Guys, I can't follow the team.
pick a different character.
Pick one of the base ones. I want to play two. All right, Wacky locks in with his Raise, Splinter on his Omen. Oh, come on. we can't play with a new character. Never mind. Not allowed.
Correct.
I got real excited for a hot second, then I remember. No, no, no. We
That's all
don't.
right.
We don't do that
That's all
here.
right. I like being able to see my video game.
All right, just waiting for Kaiser to
Select
lock
your
in that
agent.
cipher, and we will be set to go. Nah, let it round to 0. Sure, fine. Just like every solo queue game you've ever played, timer has to go to 0. No one can lock in
Yeah,
on
because
time.
Kaiser was absolutely gonna pick something besides Cypher.
Oh man, we were gonna see 4 Vipers, no problem.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see how the teams do with a more let's go with the word forced perspective on attacking here, just because it's not so fluid as Haven is with the 3 bomb sites.
Yeah, so far setting up for that B side attack with Mikaro flexing the A, maybe getting information if A is light or just holding for rotates from that direction. Two phantoms, or excuse me, that's not that gun. Doesn't matter. 2 ghosts from the attackers.
They're gonna
couple
find
light armors as
Senpai and
well.
Kaiser. Yep, the boom bot did make them back out, but there was that aggressiveness I was talking about out of Senpai, and I mean he had backup there at that time too. But those look like they're still doing B here.
Out of charges.
A ton of smokes going down. Senpai just playing on, or sorry, Kaiser playing on site, but kind of in the open. Senpai finds the kill on the bomb carrier, but now he's got to defend himself as he's getting sprayed through the wall and does get taken down by Sniper. Oh, Wacky can't quite control that crazy spray. Nick finds one, gets traded down by Mad Max on A site, and the rest are all on B.
Spike planted.
And that bomb does go down. Just Mad Max left. No reason to say it was just a classic. Ooh, immediately takes lots of damage from mid-market and gets picked up from the B site.
I don't know how many people caught that, but the second he took damage, he switched to his knife. Like he was not ready for that in any way.
Couple marshals round 2 for Sova Kings. Always my personal favorite go-to round 2 if you've won, because if that losing team fails to buy light armor, which they probably should not do given their eco situation, means you have a one-shot body shot.
Yeah, and they're buying big armor here too. They are absolutely going for this W, and they're willing to spend large amounts of money to do it in round 2 here. Splinter holding this close angle on the right. Mad Max playing up in heaven. Does look. Oh, and there's the shot on the Wacky in mid. For the exact reason you were talking about. Let's see if they see Kaiser here in time. Oh, get some shots off.
Guys are taking his time with those classic shots. It wasn't burn on Christmas.
Just sprays as he runs past Splinter.
Remaining.
And finds another one through the wall, it looks like, of heaven. And so yeah, that's what the heavy armor allows you to do. Did you see how many shots it took him in mid to find that kill?
Spike planted.
Senpai. Oh, Mighty Wolf peeks him at just the right time as Senpai's trying to peek a tighter corner.
Yeah, so they are able to keep those more expensive guns. Most of them keeping that heavy armor intact as well, which is going to be a huge boon to their economy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good for them. They've got a decent chunk of money here. It does look like Chris, being I think the only person who died last round, is just going to go with a sheriff in order to have plenty of money next round.
Set up for that B side push again. 2 people on A side, though, and 1 in tree room means B is a little bit light. However, that being said, it is Cypher who is able to hold down a site pretty well with his equipment.
Ooh, Senpai with that sight is able to. Oh, he's in a real rough position now, though. Yeah, that was rough. That ran out the wrong time. Wacky finds one. Kaiser finds one. Another one from Mad Max that I missed there as that was all going down. Snufferlusher backs up, and this is a rough spot to be in with this scout. Misses the shot. Finds a second. Finds a third. He's running.
Gotta love the accuracy of the hip fire out of the Marshall. You missed the first one, just keep hitting that left mouse button. Chances are you're gonna connect.
Oh! He was almost looking at the right angle there. I think those were quick scopes. I think he was zooming in just in time to take those shots.
Oh, was he? Okay, my bad.
I think so. But Mick's probably kicking himself. Or sorry, not Mick. Splinter, the other Omen. Splinter probably kicking himself after that one when he has time to take 3 completely separate scout shots. I don't know the name of that gun. I call it a scout. Marshall.
Yes. Yeah, I think ultimately that round was just due to the lack of weaponry on attackers. I mean, they just got outgunned everywhere because the opposing team had full guns. That being said, first full rifle round from both teams starting out right now.
Yep. And so they did manage to start up two rounds. I think this is what had happened last time, and it's definitely what they were going for with those early buys. Does look like they have mixed solo push in this. Everyone else just hanging out near A main or 1 in mid. Mick and Wacky gonna see each other soon. Chris DPG got a little bit of info there. That one was up in heaven. Oh, he's in smoke right next to him. Oh, he does push into it, but guess who was there first? Wacky was ready.
Yeah, Mick's ever favorite play of push through the smoke doesn't work for him that time.
Yeah, not when the enemies did it way earlier than you.
Attackers pulling off of A side here, but Killjoy still lurking around that smoke scene if they're getting followed out from A side.
Yeah, Wacky finds
30
one,
seconds
takes
left.
shots, doesn't get it. Mighty Wolf actually finds one as Snufferlusher gets taken out by Kaiser. They are trying to execute onto this A side now. They find one, gets traded by Wacky. They have the spike down. Wacky can't get that kill. Chris DPG just slamming off bullets, trying to keep them from pushing there. Pushing in, and he finds that headshot.
10 seconds left.
I think they're gonna get the bomb down in time. Kaiser coming from, yep, comes from mid, but has to break the wall so they know.
1v2, that being said, to Mighty Wolf is low on armor here. Or health in general, excuse me. So
Yeah, they're both a
not
little
too hard
bit
to take
hurt.
down.
Kaiser peeking those corners. They're both looking. Oh, doesn't check the angle deep enough there and gets taken out.
Yeah, got a little aggressive with his movement before he sliced the pie with his cursor, and his shoulder peeked out before he could get any information on that person hiding.
Yep.
Corners in this game always seem... They always look less deep than they actually are. It takes so much sight to fully check a corner.
Yeah, you really got to make sure. Does look like they do have Senpai Kaiser trying to push this, or Mick and Kaiser trying to push this. Bot's gonna come out right away. Here they come though. Mick finds, Senpai finds one as Chris DBG finds Kaiser. He immediately backs up. He's still got his ult rolling in case they push this. There is gonna be that ult. He can't sit in the site, so he's trying to run off here.
Yeah, good old positioning by the Mighty Wolf.
Ooh.
Back off.
If that had been just a second earlier, that would have been so perfect. Chris DPG finds Mad Max. Dreaded pushing into the smoke here. Oh, Senpai does manage to find that kill. That's going to heal him up real nicely.
Spike planted.
Oh, good peek using his flash there. 2v2. Sova ult. Getting sent. Doesn't find much there. Oh, Wacky with a good shot. Dreaded takes out Wacky. 1v1. Senpai knows he's in the back there. Looks like he's trying to buy time. He is going to peek into here. Oh,
A little bit of time.
Ring around the rosy. Does find him.
Great map awareness off of Dreaded DPS there, right? Knowing that that Killjoy ult is going to cover all of B site, where's the next most likely spot someone's going to be? Just outside, right? Towards CT entrance. And sure enough, Senpai was there, just timed it just a little bit off.
Yeah, if that had just been a little bit earlier, his choices were be detained or die.
All right, seeing our first op come out from Kaiser here. He has been the one holding mid, so that's going to be a much more rough spot for attackers this round, since defenders do get this earlier vision all the way down catwalk.
Marshall looking at this. Oh, he sees him. Or sorry, that's an op looking at that. He sees the shoulder piece twice actually, but doesn't get the shot there.
This DPG did get a shot on him though. Kaiser losing a little bit of health in that trade.
That is a lot of smokes on A. He just shoves himself in there with the op, or with the explosion, and he's just doing it. He's just doing it. Oh man.
Wacky say to himself, "I'm good enough. I can do this."
He just throws himself in. Two of them get taken out. Senpai does find Mick there, and they have control of this A site.
Bomb gets planted. 3 defenders versus 4 attackers.
There they are.
Lots of info getting sent here. He's trying to bang through 2 walls there. Not gonna work.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, Senpai finding another.
There.
Using his E to try and get info. He's daring that Marshall.
Keep me again.
They're running out of time here. They don't know there's one hell. Yep, and he does find the defuse. Senpai looking at him. Gets taken out. Good round from them.
Yeah, great job splitting that defender's attention between 2 completely opposing viewpoints, right? So no chance to get both in your field of view. You have to be facing away from one, and attackers really do a great job of converting on that advantage.
Yeah, dreaded ignoring everything else except just playing for the bomb. He's like, no, I'm full committed to just playing for this defuse. Does not peek out until it's being until they've already started.
All right, eco round coming off of Senpai Kohai's here.
Bomb buddy out.
Yeah, which is opposite. The attackers here actually just got a thrifty win off that last one. So that's big for them.
Cover going out.
Smoke going in mid. We got smokes all over A as well. They are already pushed off of B. They seem fairly confident. This owl gets some info and finally sees them. They're all pushed up in long A.
And all 5 just pushed together in one big group.
Oh, Hellfire.
Splinter gets caught out with his ability in hand and goes down to Mick because of it.
And they did take control of this site though. Micro playing through smoke, just full spray Senpai down. His Wacky gets taken out by Mighty Wolf. He gets taken out as he's reloading though.
Got that info off the dart. Sova, dreaded DPS picking up Kaiser.
I think that was a full running headshot. Feels bad.
I mean, we can't say they don't happen, right? In every game, if not every round.
It happens. It's just when you're on the opposing side of it, you know, there's some salt there. Does look like Mad Max is just backing up, gonna save that gun.
Yeah, his ult will be up for next round. He'll be in a good spot to use that on this more, dense map.
Yeah, they're semi-hunting him, but they're not going too hard for it, so they're not.
If we see him, great, but
Yeah.
not willing to really stick my neck out.
Yeah, they're not pushing too hard. So that was a save round for defenders here, but things already going much better for the Kings here.
Yeah, 5-2 on attackers. I think you're already happy on Ascent. Even if the defenders were to win every single round after this, you still feel pretty good. Winning any more past 5, and you are feeling real happy about your chances for coming away with this win.
So, one thing I've noticed in our league is that Ascent, regardless of what it's supposed to be, in our league, is attacker-sided.
Oh, really?
Did you see what my team did last week? Both teams had no defense. And it's not the first time that's happened.
I hear the best defense is a good offense. I've been told.
But we might see that again. We might see just tons of aggressive attacker wins here, and we might see it switch over. Mick with not a smoke, a flash. Is he gonna? Yep, he checks the corner, but Mad Max finds him first anyway. Oh, the double shock dart, just a little too late there to do anything.
Attackers pulling off A side now.
Yeah, and again, they've already pulled off B. They're using just that camera, I think, right now. The camera heard them. Yep, so Kaiser's rotating over right away. Yeah, they've got a lot of info already, just using that camera. Yeah, and they're fully aware. Here comes the Sova ult. Yeah, finds one. Not able to pick up anymore. Gets some minor damage through.
Yeah, and smaller maps especially. Sova, once he has his ult, if he gets any info at all, you're in trouble.
Yeah, multiple people trying to just force their way through that little gap there, but getting sprayed down. Senpai is straight up pushing him. He's like, no.
Flawless.
Oh, but he dies to grenade.
That wacky grenade is huge. Looking to upgrade a few guns. Is able to pick up that op for Kaiser.
I believe that was originally Kaiser's op, actually.
No, that's right, because he had it on that save round.
Yeah.
That 50 round.
So, in true Caster Curse fashion, the second I talk about attackers winning a lot, defenders pick one up.
Double off so far on Sova Kings here with
Yeah.
Mick and Supper Lumpish.
Oh, last round didn't work. Just add another op. N +1 ops. Whatever's not working, what +1? Oh,
On the sense actually being as small as it is, that does work through mid because you have two weird angles through mid you can cover and then take complete mid control.
yeah, so those shock darts landing right in front of Mick there.
Deploying drone.
Drone coming out.
And see anyone on site that does see Sova in tree room and is able to convert on that information immediately.
Yeah. Wacky sending his bot in there. They know there's a lot of them in tree room. Senpai looking here. Finds one. He's out of there at 5 health. Does not take the heal, so he's going to be low unless he can find another one. Wacky just looking at the smoke. Yeah, oh, Kaiser manages to find one as he finds another as Chris drops out of the window. Wacky saw that barrel.
I know he's there. Can't quite get the angle through this thicker wall.
Oh,
One enemy remaining.
oh, does find it finally. Mikro, last left alive, gets taken out immediately with a nice shot from Senpai.
Wacky saying, I know how this works. I know how you try to get out of this situation. I'm ready for you.
Uh-huh. That was almost a good escape using the C4 from this really weird angle, but just can't quite make it happen. So despite my equation, they don't actually have the money for 3 ops, so we're not going to see that.
That's the X variable you didn't solve for. If
Yeah,
money is available, add 1 op.
Yeah, that super tiny variable, money.
Cover going
Minor,
out.
really.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, good Jiggle Peek is going to keep him alive there.
Boombot not getting the sight on the person. All right, attackers spread out a little bit through all 3 main routes to sites, converging on B though.
Yeah, they're
No more
going for it.
charges
He does one-way smoke it as his camera gets some info. Oh, the spray does finally manage to find one. Splinter just going out ham from logs too. Tries to teleport out, but doesn't get out in time. Kaiser pushing in. He almost walks into a bullet. Mad Max finds one.
That ult does give them the information though that the Mighty Wolf is in mid trying to flank them.
Yeah, and we do have Mad Max looking behind, peeking. Oh, that's a bad angle because we're getting shoulder seen. Yep, Mad Max does find the shot eventually. As Dreaded has made his way over to A.
Does have the bomb, so that's going to be planted. At least get some money for his team that way, but now he has the very high goal of defending against 4 attackers.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that
defenders, excuse me.
tall order here.
Revealing area.
They got plenty of utility and everything left there. We'll see if they can, or sorry, if Dreaded can make something happen here. Oop, sends out Molly. They know he's there now. Oh, tries to just pre-fire the angle they're coming at.
It is over.
Great job by Kaiser finishing that one out for the team. 4 defenders left alive means their ego's going to be in an even better spot moving forward. Wacky at 7,700 money while still having that op in hand.
Yeah, because they're making Splinter buy his own guns. What's a team play?
It's fine. We'll just go over max. Senpai 2, 7,900.
Yep,
That's
yep,
fine.
yep.
We don't need it.
What's team play? Never heard of it. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, god damn it.
Next time that team needs to draft an accountant.
Oh, good grenade, gonna pick up a decent amount of damage here on 2 different people actually. I say decent, it's minor. It's most of their armor though, which is nice.
Cage triggered.
Set up for that B side. Kaiser pops his one-way smoke, but they're not
You should
ready for
run.
that angle yet.
Yeah. Killjoy setting up that attacker. Looks like they've swapped off of even having people play there. Chris CPG finds finds Splitter looking the wrong way, and Summer Lumpage finds Mad Max.
Yeah,
Senpai.
attackers using that Killjoy ult has basically a distraction to pull the aggro off of mid while
Be
those
inside.
people can flank that angle.
Yep. Senpai taking one shot
Spike
dart. He
planted.
knows he's in this corner though. Just careful from someone from mid. He's peeking this corner, finds the shot. Heals himself up.
One
Senpai
player
getting one
standing.
just as that smoke comes down.
Senpai just sending it with 8 bullets.
Yeah, 2 defenders ready for this post plant.
Alright, he does reload as he changes his mind there. He's going for the 1v3 though. He finds one. That's 3. If he gets this, this is an ace. Oh, he's in
The
fire.
Molotov is in such a good position. It's right on the bomb, and now he's stuck in that back room, and Dreaded DPS is able to pick him up because he's pinned.
Yeah, Dreaded
Last
just
round in the half.
big brain every time it comes down to a bomb hold. He's ready in every situation. He's like, look, you might get this defuse, but you're gonna struggle for it.
It looks like he's been putting in so much work on these maps. His Molotovs have been so on point. I mean, from straight long C, hucking it over the wall and landing on bombs, which is a setup, to that one, which is more reactionary and situational. Just great situational play all around from him.
Alright. 5-6, last round and a half. Both teams hoping to get just a little bit more here out of the first half before we switch.
Enemy tag.
Mad Max getting some info, sees him in mid. Lots of smokes.
Senpai is able to take out that owl before it's able to get any information out of mid market.
Yeah, as that recon gets some decent info, they should have a good idea. Oh, wacky
Saw that
song. Oh, does get the shot. Mighty Wolf was ready for him, but it didn't matter. And Kaiser is just full spraying through those walls.
Yeah, able to pick one up.
Oh, Sova ult picking up Oh, can't find a second.
One
Oh!
Spike planted.
Trying to get the
Wacky.
plant down and he takes the shot and can't find it onto Senpai. That's going to be a defender defused and 6-6.
Wacky with the classic. Send my bot out, peek right behind it, pick your poison, you're gonna die either way. It's fine.
A lot happened. right at the end
Switching
of that round.
sides.
All right, even 6-6 after half. Anybody's game.
Yeah, we'll see. Senpai again showing up huge here.
Yeah, Dreaded GPS leading his team at 10-8, while all four of his teammates are really not that far behind him at 1 kill less, descending all the way down.
Alright, so they have, again, another 2-1-2. No one playing deep into sight on B here.
We do have a pause coming out. It looks like we have a mouse issue on Thrifty Senpai's team. Wonder if someone was playing wireless and forgot to charge that battery, or Dreaded DPS asking if the aimbot is stopped working.
I believe somebody mentioned last map that their hold display wasn't working. So I wonder if it's the same person or not. What? Oh, that's Jesus.
Hopefully we're kidding about trying on installing and reinstalling this game.
I read right as now as in he's trying uninstalling now, and I was like, no.
Right, that's what I read as well. I'm like, oh God, please.
Alright, we got ready checks from both teams.
Alright, we are back on schedule. Round starting, attackers favoring this A side entrance.
Oh, Snupper. Oh, sees him, but again, he's holding just slightly weird angles that aren't allowing him to really take these trades. They are full pushing onto this. Wacky just full spraying into the smoke as Mick is more ready for him there, but he gets traded through.
Yeah, that's that same PvP hook smoke push we saw on last map of Mick winning this time.
Dreaded fire bullets coming at him from every direction. He's now looking at the ground because he's blinded, but he manages to get that kill. He has 1 health as Christy PG has 26. What a shock dart!
Wow.
What a shock dart!
Oh my goodness!
Look, I know you can just look up videos for this shit, but that was still a good fucking shock dart.
Like, it is just equations, but knowing to do it and being able to think about it and doing it all accurately in the heat of the moment while you're worrying about a defuse is a different thing, man. That's super good.
Fuck.
All right.
Like, I saw him throw it, and I was expecting it to bounce to the right.
Yeah, well, that might be why you didn't end up in the finals with these guys.
Yeah, you're right. It's that shock dart. You're right. That's it.
Yep. All right. Traditional light bite coming off the round win. Snupper Lumpish has his Marshall ready for this mid hold.
Looks like we got mostly A. We do have Kaiser lurking in this middle here a little bit. Looks like they're rotating 1-2 over to A already. As the attackers go, haha, just kidding, goodbye. Oh. They're trying. not quite able to get those kills. Both just trading some damage. And now we have Senpai playing solo onto A as his team is pushing towards B. Hello. does manage to find that shot. We count those as 1 deeks. Mighty Wolf gets this kill onto Wacky, and a second onto Splinter before going down to Kaiser, as Chris TBG is trying to hold this from up in window. They're pushing into mid. Just pushing straight into their spawn. Reddit DPS with the fire at the shotgun. He's like,
30
no.
seconds left.
Again with these just on-point Molotovs off Dread DPS.
Well, I mean, that one was mostly just shotgun, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean-
Senpai. Man,
Oh, I love shotgun play. It's so fun.
shotties in this game are satisfying, right?
Yeah.
Like, they just
because
feel really good when they work.
because like in this game, it feels like the damage curves off, right? Whereas in most other games, I feel like they're dead or you're doing nothing. In this one, it's more gradual. They at least are effective at some amount of range, especially when you're talking about the Bucky and the right click. It helps a lot.
He's just gonna
Another
keep it.
pause coming out.
Splinter has something.
Okay. It's in a whole lot of description.
No, we got nothing to go off. Just something's happening.
Something. He
Something's
sent us
happening.
pictures of it. It's very nice.
A wedding dress. They're talking about a wedding
Oh,
dress.
because Splinter's getting married. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
He might have wife aggro right now.
Oh, that's rough. That's really hard to take any advantage against. Attackers or defenders, I don't really care. It's really hard to come out on top against wife aggro. Or excuse me, fiance aggro.
Oh, let's see. Both teams just hanging out in their spawn while they wait for this pause to run out. Alright, it does seem like Splinter's back. We should get ready checks and be in pretty quickly here.
Commissioner 30 letting people know that he doesn't care about their personal issues. If your computer's working, you get your butt in this round.
Wife aggro, not a legitimate reason.
Look, man, I don't care what your down payment on that venue was. I don't care if it cost you a separation. Pause the wedding, call Aunt Carol, tell her it's off. We got a game to play. Let's go.
Alright, let's see if attackers can get themselves a win here on round 3 as they finally have some real weapons and they're pushing in. Got a lot of people hanging towards A. Kaiser just hanging a little bit back in case. Nope. Alright, they are all moving towards it.
There.
Oh, he saw that angle. He saw that shoulder.
Cutting their vision.
Pushing through. Oh, gets blinded, gets taken out by Chris TBG. Mick finds one with a judge.
Chris TBG with 4 health goes down super fast.
Wacky right behind one there. Does push through and manages to find Mikaro. Pushing out of smoke. Wacky's surrounded. That's a fire right next to him, and he's just people everywhere. Mad Max tried to spray it down.
Yes, again with that Bucky. Mighty Wolf picks one up.
Both
Defenders win off of what looked like an eco round. Good for them.
yeah, both attackers there were just in the middle of the site, and they were getting so confused trying to switch between the 2 in heaven and the one in tree room, and they were just getting shot from multiple angles.
Alright, setting up for more of a B-side attack this time, leaving just Wacky over towards A.
Yeah, we got a bunch of sheriffs and the one SMG. Sort of a semi-buy as they're probably just saving just enough to be able to buy next round. Lots of random sheriff shots through smokes here.
Senpai and team not able to pick up another round since they've switched to attack.
So Senpai's already through mid. Mighty Wolf finds one as Kaiser tries to push up. Mighty Wolf finding a second one as a third. Just taking them apart mid. Oh, Mikaro can't get that kill as Wacky finds the headshot with the sheriff.
And that's going to give him a
real gun.
vandal as well.
Yep. Splinter backing up out of B here. They should know they have the spike down.
Sniper Lumpish has the angle on Spike, so they're gonna have to fight him if they want to take it. There's only 2 left for attackers to do so.
Yep. Ooh, that smoke. Yeah. They're spraying, they're grenaded. They're like, no, you don't get to walk through this and get it.
Stuffer says, I don't care if you have smoke there. I have kit for this. This is fine.
Yeah. The second that smoke came down, they're like, no. Bullets, explosives, no.
Wall of damage. Please enter. All right. Still 6 and 10. Senpai's not able to come up with a win on attacker side yet.
If yeah, and this is gonna be rough because if they don't find this win either, they're gonna be on another save round, and then you're just staring down at 12. Senpai immediately.
Look at this
that
arrow that Senpai is waiting for. Just like, no, tracking.
That's a lot of mollies and fire and smoke in this B main.
Just waiting. That's what's always so rough about Ascent is it feels like there's so much kit you can channel into such small areas that it just delays attackers so far.
Yep. Chris TPG looking across this mid here. They are slow rolling this. They don't have anyone on A site actually. Oh, and as I say that, they are sending their Sova up to look heaven. Oh, Senpai. Oh, takes a little bit of damage through the wall there. And can't win that fight. Sniper Lumpish finds a headshot. Wacky sending out a grenade after he finds a kill. Gets the grenade kill.
Wow.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Then goes in real aggro off of his explosive packs.
30
He's on
seconds
site
left.
there. Oh,
Spike's
Splinter
cute.
finding the trade against Dread DPS. Oh, the Raid's ult. Picking up a third for him.
He's Chris DPG, the sole defender of now.
Player standing.
Picks up 1, does have his ult and 2 shock darts available. 14 seconds left for this attacker to get the bomb and plant it
10
or pick up
seconds
this
left.
last kill.
So I don't know if they know whether. Ooh.
Oh! Player was busy checking the corner at spawn and gets picked up by Chris DPG.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where he's going, of course the second I look away, right?
Right. I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to check this corner, and then this corner, and then look where you are, okay? Wait your turn.
Okay, so we have a lot of ults up on both teams here. And like I was saying, attackers now on another save round. They're looking at a real scary situation where if they lose this, they're looking at a tie.
Meanwhile, I'm sure Twitch chat is just freaking out, going icebox, icebox, icebox.
Micro finds some damage, no kills though. Mighty Wolf does find a kill there. Respray it through, does finally find one. That's the reason he buys it. DPG trying to send out the one there.
Player remaining.
Mighty Wolf finds another. It's just suppressing fire.
All 5 players up for defenders. Just Master Splinter left on attack. Has his ult and the bomb, so he'll be able to do some funky stuff to try and get this plant down. But he gets seen as he tries to peek middle. Chris DPG takes him down.
Yeah, and he was holding his ult
Match
there,
point.
debating ulting over to a site, but I have to assume either he or someone on his team went, it's not worth trying for it. The best you're going to get is waste your ult just for the plant here. Because there was, I believe, all 5 still alive.
Yeah, I mean, I think the eco is bad enough even on attackers. Even if they do win this, if they lose enough people and people take damage to their armor, etc., they still won't have enough for full buy next round, even if they do win.
Ooh, Senpai gets just past that off shot through the smoke blind. I don't think that Boombot's gonna find anything. Senpai. Ooh, was not ready for the Chris DPG from that close.
Chris DPG getting the last
Yeah,
opportunity. to
and he
pick up
finds a
that
second
Boombot.
one.
Prepare for hellfire.
Oh, just barely giving Wacky space there to jump into wine and play defensive. Didn't actually see him in wine. They might not be ready for him to be there. But I guess there's smoke there, so that's sort of thrown out the window. We do see Alt sent over to B site. He
does have
clearing
the
it.
spike, so he's gonna go right for that plant.
Yeah. Mighty Wolf finds one as they were rotate.
Spike planted.
So that's the deal. Splinter got over here. He got the plant, but
Now he's a little bit
One
alone.
enemy remaining.
yeah. He's in a rough spot. And can't make it happen.
And that'll put us to 13-6, which puts us to 1 map versus 1 map, which puts us to Icebox. We
Not-
are going to game 3.
Yes, we are going game 3. We are going Icebox. Not just 1 map to 1 map. Straight even round differential.
Defenders.
Oh,
win.
is it 2? I didn't even realize that. Dang.
Both at 13-6. So we are getting, yeah, we're going to be getting Icebox. We will leave up this score sheet for a little bit. We're going to be taking a small break again in between, so we will be back in a few minutes.